All right, so what's today? Let's go ahead and get things popping. As you can see, hey, welcome to another Sunday. The Dow Jones is down, the S&P futures are down, the Nasdaq futures is down. We are coming into this election season hot, right? We coming in hot. What up, Lethell? What's going on, buddy? I know you one of my forex traders. I know you getting busy probably right now. Welcome. So as you can see, the futures are down. I do think that instead of we having a good money Monday, I think we will start to like pull back a little bit going into the elections that's going to be on Tuesday. Now we do have some catalysts that I want you guys to understand and view and look at, and just keep it on your radar. I know today that I wanted to start our next long term or short small account challenge or small account challenge. So basically I wanted us to pick a few stocks, and then we'll make a decision on what we like and what we should do going forward, as for the next year, going into the next year. So it'd be one stock. We would actually just put $50 to $100 every single paycheck, and by the end of the year, you will have at least at the minimum over $1,000 in that account. So to do whatever you want to do with it, you can use it for vacation. You can do whatever you want. But the thing is, one of the things that I wanted to try to break with a lot of traders or just a lot of people is to make sure that they have at least $1,000 in a quote unquote savings, right? So that's one of my goals with the small account challenge, is because a lot of people who don't have a lot don't have an emergency funds, and this is just one of the ways that I can not like convince, but it's one of the ways that I try to get people to save money, because it's actually a savings plan, because we're not touching that until the end of the year. So you can use it to make 10% for each trade. So like, for example, we're done with CONY, so we already got 100 shares on CONY. The thing is, we do get paid a dividend every single month, and the thing is, you can do what my good man Carr does and write covered calls towards those shares, and get an extra check off of it. So I do think CONY, Coinbase, it's an ETF for Coinbase. I do think that it will continue to go to the upside. Eventually, once Bitcoin finally break above that 75,000. As you see, Bitcoin, we could not break above 75,000 on the past week. So we end up, coming right back down to 67, right back up to 68 currently. So we're still on a bullish uptrend with Bitcoin. You just need time in your trade, and luckily we got CONY. Which is the Coinbase ETF with the Yield Max Coinbase ETF. And the thing is, we stand bullish on it. We got it for, we held it for, I think, half a year or a year, got 100 shares, and now we can write cover calls on those. So now we want to move on to the next play. It could be a Yield Max play, or a play that pays out a dividend, or we can look at FinViz and we can get something that's really, really low on the RSI and start building there, or we can get a blue cap stock. So it's going to be up to you guys, and like I said, we always vote on it, and look, we can just get into that play and just build. All right, now just got that out the way with the small account challenge. So next, one of the things I want to do is just cover some of these headlines right here, and then we'll start going into some of the plays. All right, China gears up for a big week as the market awaits for U.S. election and stimulus details. So I think everybody in the world is waiting for this, not just the Chinese market. We're talking about the South America market. We're talking about India. We're talking about the Saudis, right? So the Middle East. Everybody is waiting for who's going to become president, right? Who's going to become president? So that's going to be big coming the upcoming 2 days, which is on Tuesday going into Wednesday. Meta is net winner. I do like Meta to the upside. I know that I don't think they beat their earnings. I think it was a smaller disappoint in their earnings, but I still do like Meta. I don't know if you guys took a look at their new latest glasses, their AI glasses. Oh man, phenomenal, right? So I watched this guy do a demonstration on it, and listen, that is the future, right? That is the future. It is it is groundbreaking and it's breathtaking technology that's implemented into those glasses. Not the ones that's already out, the ones that's gonna get ready to come out with the augmented reality. All right. Anything else that's negative? Let's see. Trump says RFK Jr. plan to remove fluoride from public water sound okay to me. Top Wall Street analysts are confident about long-term potential in these three stocks. And as you can see, Chipotle there. You cannot have Chipotle on that list without Kava. So I don't know if you guys have been trading Kava. We already made over 1,000% on Kava. I mean, the thing is, we're gonna talk about Kava and their earnings report that's gonna get ready to come up soon because we're still in earnings season. All right, let's see. Last thing, want to invest in China hot EV market. The pro shares, the pro shares their take. We don't too much care about EV market right now, even though it's low, and we can start buying companies. But one of the things that I posted in the chat room a couple of days ago is when Warren Buffett said that, if you watch that video from Warren Buffett, it was like 250 cars that was made back in the days in the early 1900s, and most of them didn't last. So and it's gonna be the same thing with the EV market. So it's a lot of EV markets on the EV car makers on the scene. Like for example, Mullen, which filed bankruptcy, Lucid, like all of these companies, I mean, they're not gonna last. So you want to start positioning yourselves in like the best ones right now, which we do have. We do have Tesla. So I'm very bullish on Tesla, and we can do some research on some other EV makers. All right. Let's see. Last thing. 1 hour ago, a firm expands buy now, pay later service to the UK, heating up local competition. Right. So I do like this news, and a firm do have earnings coming up, and we're gonna go over that in a second. All right. So next thing that I wanted to go over is let's go ahead and tap into these earnings that we have next week. So now Palantir, I know you guys been into Palantir since the $20 range, since the $17 range actually, because we actually bought shorts at $20 and it went back down to like $15. Great payout on that one. Went up to 25 and now we're sitting around $43. So Palantir is a good I'm not gonna say a good company, but it is a good company that you could have made money off of. Part of that cybersecurity sector with CRM and PANW. So it's part of that basket of stocks. So they do report earnings on Monday after the market close. Another stock that I'm kind of like interested in is HIMS, which is HIMS or him and hers. That stock right there has a lot of volatility on it. And every now and then I do like playing HIMS because sometimes they do surprise. So you guys, I like playing that 2 standard deviations, and I do have Trading View up, so we can go over that 2 standard deviation type sentiment, right? So we can go over that and look at some of those 2 standard deviation plays. All right, so we do have a couple of other stocks that reports that I like on this week on November 4th. On doing that week, stand by 1 second. Let's get this off of me. All right, so like for example, CMI, right? So CMCI. So you guys remember CMCI? That's that stock that literally went from $100 or low $100 to all the way up to $1,200. Like I said, that's a stock that I just did not believe in, and as you can see, it's back down to $30. Right, so that's SMCI. A company that I may be interested in to play the 2 standard deviation is ARM, right? So ARM, they do report after close on Wednesday. I am looking at ARM, and last but not least, QCOM, right? So that's QCOM. That's going to be another good play. I know you guys have been looking at DraftKings, and I wanted to talk to you guys about DraftKings because, like I said, I'm not really a bettor. I do have Prize Picks up, and the thing is, I don't know if you guys do use DraftKings. I used to use DraftKings a couple of years ago, but like I said, I don't even have time to, watch football or watch any kind of sports to even make a good educated guess other than betting on LeBron, right? If LeBron playing, I think I bet on him 100 out of 100 times. So, If Tom Brady was playing, even though he's 45, I think I would pick Tom Brady over. I don't know. Even if Tom Brady and Russell Wilson was playing, or Tom Brady and what's his name of the KC, Patrick Mahomes playing, I think I still choose Tom Brady. You know, so I don't know if that's good betting, but that's one thing I can't do with DraftKings is I don't know. I don't know if you guys use DraftKings or not, but we can talk about DraftKings because that do got some type of movement, maybe $2-3 movements during earnings, but not nothing groundbreaking. Now we do have Rivian reporting. I know a couple of you guys that own Rivian stocks. You got Square reporting, just like last week. How last week all Thursday was the big heavy hitters. For the mid caps, from the mid and large cap stocks, you got this Thursday coming up. So you got DraftKings, Square, Rivian, Unity is a good one. The Trade Desk is another one, TTD, and then Affirm. So Affirm is a good one, as you just saw from the headlines just from an hour ago. Like I just read out to you guys, Affirm expand a buy now pay later service in the United Kingdom. So, they already pushing out good news. So the thing is, pretty much on Monday, this stock will probably be moving up to the upside. And one of the things that I kind of like teach you guys is, you can get that pre-earnings run-up play. And we can take a look at some of these plays that, if they have already had that pre-earnings run-up. So we're going to look at a couple of those stocks. Now it's two other stocks that's on this list that like traders do like to trade, and it is you can get some type of volatility on these two plays, and that is Pinterest and then Airbnb. So Pinterest and Airbnb. Pinterest, I know you can get some good volatility on this one because I've been in Pinterest before, and then Airbnb. Oh man, you already know what's happening with the housing market right now. So the housing market has been a little interesting to say that. So are people selling? Are people still Airbnb? I don't know. I don't Airbnb my rental property. So the thing is, do you Airbnb yours? How is it? And we can get some sentiment from that. Other than that, I wouldn't touch Sony going into Friday. I honestly I wouldn't touch any marijuana companies, CGC. If that's the case, we'll just trade, post earnings, and we gotta make some educated decisions on the marijuana companies. It's Friday, right? So CGC Friday. I mean, like I said, it's gonna be hard, especially once Tuesday wraps up. Once Tuesday wrap, and we know who would probably potentially be the president, then if Kamala Harris become the president, then we can start looking at marijuana. But if Donald Trump wins after Tuesday night, going into that Wednesday, I wouldn't even touch no kind of type of marijuana companies. You know what? I did skip over one company, and that's Hershey's, HSY. That is a ticker symbol that usually when we go into a down market, Hershey's always stay up. So whenever we start trending down, Hershey's moves to the upside. I guess people just eat like candy. They like candy when they stressed out and stuff. All right, so those are the earning plays going into this week. Like I said, we can look at 2 standard deviation plays for QCOM, or if you guys want to look at another one, like I said, I'm only gonna look at QCOM, ARM, on the plays that's on Wednesday, basically. So Wednesday is the Wednesday, and maybe we can do Thursday, maybe Affirm, and I see Mark join Palantir. We can probably look at Palantir, and Square. Square is a good one, another good one. All right, now pre-earning plays going into the next week, right? So I do want you guys to understand, and you have probably traded some of these pre-earning trades, so you guys know what I'm talking about, right? Pre-earning plays do work, right? All right, now going into next week's earnings, we got Home Depot. All right, so now here's the thing: if Kamala Harris become president, Home Depot will have already popped, right? So it's best to, I'm not gonna say get into Home Depot on Monday, but the thing is, on Wednesday, Home Depot will pop to the upside if she does win the presidential elections, right? So if she wins that primary or whatever it is called, all right, if she win the election. Then you got Disney. You got Shopify next week. So a lot of people that own businesses, a lot of people that sell stuff on the internet, you can start looking into Shopify. We can pull up their chart in a second. And then you got SE. Now, I know somebody posted their profits on SE. I know I traded SE before. I know CC Outstanding traded SE. Carl, I think that was you, traded SE. Fantastic earnings. Fantastic play. Been moving up to the upside since it was like $30, $40, and now it's about to get ready to hit 100. It actually hit 100, and then we're back into the 90s. So now I want you guys to start looking at those $100 contracts going into the earnings. So you can probably get a pre-earnings run up on that one, but that's SE, ticker symbol SE. All right, now going into the second page, I don't really too much see anything. So now, if I don't see anything, I want us to get prepared for the next weeks, right? So that next week. So not this week, not the next week, because the next week is Home Depot. But I'm talking about going into that Thanksgiving holiday break, and let's bring those up. And we're talking about companies like NVIDIA. We're talking about Walmart. You're talking about Cisco. You're talking about Baba. We back into these high names, these mega caps. We Lowe's, TJ Maxx, PANW, right? So that was Nancy Pelosi play, PANW. So we got Target, we got a lot of companies. We got JD, you got Ross. So many companies that's gonna be reporting on that next week going into Thanksgiving. Baidu. So the thing is, can we get Dick's Sporting Goods? Now, one of the things is that people, all these kids start back playing football. My son playing baseball during the fall ball. All of these high schoolers went back to school. Now, can we actually predict that, Dick's would, do good? I think so, right? It did. It happened last year around the same time. Dick's ended up reporting good earnings going into the fall season, out of the summer. So we can get a repeat on Dick's. All right, Burlington Coat Factory, those part of the retail, and again. Now, if Donald Trump wins, he's more in favor of corporate taxes, corporate tax deductions, right? So retail companies like Burlington Coat Factory, something that we talked about last week, we got to start looking at these retail companies, because the retail companies are the ones that has been getting hammered, right? So once we go hit the space bar on some of these companies, you're going to be like, oh, man, these retail stocks has been going down, being murdered, right? So can we get a bounce off these retail? Yeah, if Trump wins on Wednesday or on Thursday night, best believe corporate it will be some type of motivation into these retail companies, because guess what? They're going to be lowering corporate tax, right? And that's the main thing, right? So once you lower corporate tax, most of these retail companies will go up. All right, let's see. All right, so and then last but not least, BJ's. Let's go to that third tab. I just want to see any more big names are reporting. XP and the Gap, and that's pretty much it. That's pretty much it for the following week. Not this week's, not next week, the following week, right? So you want to start looking at those plays. Especially NVIDIA. Now, if you do play NVIDIA, there is a yield match that you can get paid a monthly dividend off that one. And let me see how much they played out this month. Do anybody know off the top of their head, or do anybody got that ticker? Nah, what is it? NVIDIA is.
I think they paid off $1.09.
NVDY. I think it's NVDY. Yeah, it is. So let me see what they paid out last month. NVIDIA be paying out $2. I was thinking about pivoting into the. Hold on, let's see. Let's just see what they make. All right, so last month they only paid out $1. All right, so yeah, they used to pay out $2 for about a good 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 months, and then they end up going back down to $1. So yeah, it's about even. It's okay. All right, now. All right, so we cover earnings. The next thing that I want to cover is I want to bring to you guys' attention is this right here. And I thought CC Outstanding would be on, but but Tiffany is on. I found it strange that Warren Buffett and his company has been loading the boat on Siri. All right, and I know Tiffany and Cece, I know y'all brought that to our attention like a few months ago. And the thing is, on October 31st on Halloween, right? Not even on Halloween, but on October 29th, all the way into Halloween, Warren Buffett and his team has been buying up Siri. All right, so Siri, so the 29th, they bought $17 million worth. On the 30th, they bought $25 million worth, and on the 18th, they bought well, how much is this? $18 million, right? So that's a lot of money, guys. So one of the things is this. Let's have a conversation right quick. Let's pause for the calls and let's have a little quick conversation. Can y'all hear me? I just want to make sure y'all hear me. Hey, let's talk about this really quick. Now,
Yep.
Siri. What is Siri? Siri is a satellite company, right? Satellite company, satellite radio, right? I don't know if they do anything else with with radio, but we do know that Siri is a satellite radio. And the reason why I want to talk about this is because I have been noticing a lot of satellite stuff going on right now. Now, I don't know if you guys have noticed, but it's one company that I saw pop up to the upside just this week. And as I saw Siri on the let's go to Yahoo Finance. It's this one company that we used to invest in around it was like 95 cents to a dollar. And I think we sold around 150. And I don't know if any traders on here that bought that, and that is GSAT. So GSAT Globestar. So this is a satellite company as well, satellite surveillance company. But look at the average volume on this. All right, 7 million. Look how much was traded just on Friday. Right? That's not 2 times. That's not 3 times. That's probably like 40 times. I have to divide that, but like that is a lot, right? And this is a satellite company. Now, not just that, not just this satellite company. You got Warren Buffett getting out of Apple, moving into Siri, right? I find that weird and strange. Do you guys find that weird and strange? And then you got Elon Musk, with his Starlink, that got his planes landing itself, right? So, I mean, not planes, but his rockets landing itself. Like, yeah. Do you guys have any sentiment on what's going on with the space industry? Any kind of information, any kind of knowledge, any kind of anything? Because if so, then we need to start pivoting and start looking more, into this.
Now, I don't have anything. Oh, good evening, everybody. Well,
Okay,
I don't
evening.
have anything. But I do know. I keep hearing about Starlink more, and like you said, you keep hearing about satellites and satellite companies as much as AI is being pushed now. It seems like along with AI, I keep hearing about satellites. And I remember we had a conversation before about when Warren Buffett first bought up Siri, and I'm not sure if we had made a plan, but I just went and bought it like a call, a long, what do you call it, leak call, or I bought a call for 2026 or something like that,
Yeah.
just to get into it, and it was very cheap. So I said, let me just put that in my back pocket now, and whatever Warren Buffett got planned, hopefully I could reap some benefits from it.
Yeah. Damn.
But I do know, yeah, you hear a lot about the satellite talk now.
Yeah. They ain't cheap no more. I know that. So I know I'm looking at January 2026, and you talking about paying $400 per contract just for a $30 strike price. I mean the stock is at $27, but even the $40 with the spread is about $40, $30 spread. Yeah. Hey, listen. Here's the thing. Like, it is a lot of open interest on this. Like, you got more open interest on the call side than you have on the put side, right? So that hey something. I don't know. I don't know. Like, listen, something. Hey, what they say? Your spider. What is his name? Spider Man. Spider sense are tingling, right? My spider sense are tingling now with these satellites, and yeah. So let me just take a look at some January 2025. Okay, that's decent. Okay, that's decent. And then let me just look into the middle of June. Okay, so look, so the open interest is not there for June, and then June, and then next January, but it's a lot for January. Okay, yeah, so we're gonna have to keep our eyes on the satellite. And then I'm gonna come up with some satellite plays, and just to pop them up on a chart, just to see what does they look like on a chart, right? So, because I do find it very interesting and very strange that Warren Buffett just loaded the boat on Siri, but dumped out of Apple and dumped out of Bank of America. And like I said, that's a satellite company. Let me see if they bought anything else on this. All right, do anybody else got any type of sentiment on the satellite industry? Like, for example, like I'm be honest, like the satellite industry put my pops out of business, right? So my pops used to work for Turner, and he was a satellite engineer, senior satellite engineer. And the thing is, like, fiber came onto the scenes and IP came to the scene, and literally, I mean, they didn't really use satellites anymore. So um, now satellite is back on the rise. It seems like. Now, I don't know if that's because of war. I don't know if that's because of like people being afraid. But the thing is, I just want to make sure that we talk about it, we discuss it, and then if you guys see anything or hear anything, just post it in the chat room, and then I mean that could be just more sentiment on why we should be into those plays or have some type of skin in the game. How about that? Because we don't want to miss the boat. Whether it's something tragic that happens in the world. The thing is, like they say, people get paid off of devastation, right, or travesties, devastation, basically. So what they say, when it's blood in the street, somebody in the market is getting paid. All right. Any other sentiment on satellites? Thanks, KP, for sharing that with us. All right. Since there's no more sentiment, so one of the things that I want you guys to start doing is just following the money. That follow the money play. Right here on FinViz, go to Insider. You can literally just scroll down. What I like to do is just take a peek at just the value. All right, I want to see where all of the high dollars are going. Like PBF, somebody bought $8 million worth at $29 a share. And then, so remember, if you buy like 300,000 shares for 8 million, every time it moves up $1, you make 300,000. I want you guys to understand that. So that's why I tell you guys the power of owning shares, right? If you own 100 shares and it moves up $1, you just made $100. It move up $10, you just made $1,000, right? So just keep that in mind. All right, so like I said, Warren Buffett loaded the boat, spent millions of dollars buying Siri and his own company, and then taking a look at something else, SEPN. So I end up bringing SEPN, new acquisition of company. I don't know what company it is. I ain't have time to dive deep and see what type of company it is, but I do know that it is a heavy investor. That's into this play. So one of the things that we end up having to do, if you're gonna buy $75 million worth of shares, I do at $18. I do want to at least look at it and not try to have some skin in the game, but I do want to add it to my watch list. All right. So we do have this on our watch list. They literally got in around that $18 area. So. Which is fine. So we're just gonna keep this company SEPN on the watch list, and then you'll see and you'll hear from me when it's time to move into that play. All right. Let's see. Any other stocks? Not really. not not too much, right? So the light highlighted greens are on the ones that got a lot of exposure to it. So $18, $18. So as you can see, a lot of people have are into this play or invested into this SEPN play. All right. All right. So before I move on, any questions? All right. All right. Now, next, inside trading. So listen, everybody on this call, you have access to unusual wells. I do think that you should take advantage of it, especially if you guys are trading options. It's so much information in there. Now, it's not gonna be available to everybody, cause that's a long story, but you guys on this call, y'all do have access to it. So it is a fantastic tool that you can utilize anytime during a market day. Just take advantage of it. So one of the things that I like to do is I like to look at political trade, political people that's trading the market, and I like to see who's buying and selling on insiders. So just like with FinViz, we can go to the insiders on that one. I like to go here on the insiders on this one as well, on unusual well, and I just like to see how much money people are moving in and out of stocks. All right, so hold on, let me just filter it, filter, and then just scroll down and just look at how many thousands, for example, this person right here, they sold out into this play of FTV, so they sold $12 million worth. So whoever Walker Stacy is, she's the SVP of Human Resources. She literally dumped some shares out. All right, so $12 million worth. So yeah, keep your eyes out on insider trading, politicians that trade, and have fun with this. Have fun with this. So you guys just type in the username and password, and it is a great or a fantastic tool. Another thing that you guys have is dark pool. I don't know if you guys like using dark pool. Basically, that's where the big orders be coming in on. So for example, like this right here, this has 207 million. The premium was 182,000. So this was a $182,000 order, and you would basically see all of the big orders coming in on the dark pool and the ticker symbol. So a lot of people have been buying NVIDIA, as you can see, or NVDL. Maybe because they got earnings about to get ready to come out. And just like with Dell, Dell reported good earnings. I'm pretty sure that if Dell, the computer maker, reported good earnings, I'm pretty sure that NVIDIA will probably report good earnings because most of the chips that's in Dell and most of these computers are made by NVIDIA graphic cards and stuff like that. So, all right, so that's pretty much that. Let's see what else I had. All right, so going over the S&P 500, giving you your game plan on the S&P 500. Now, just taking a look at the chart, what do we see? All right, hold on, let's get rid of this because I do want you to always have a game, always have a game plan on the stocks that you trade. Now we always this is rule number one. This is stock trading 101. Everybody can trade the S&P 500. Everybody, because the S&P 500 is a basket of 500 stocks. So that's why we have the watch list to the right hand side or the right hand side of the charts. So when the S&P 500 down, we can literally just drag this line down or scroll down, and you will see majority of your companies are red. So the thing is, if you see majority of the companies red and you don't see no type of companies that's working their way back into the green, guess what? You can literally stay bearish on a S&P 500. Now, if all of those are green, majority of these stocks are green, especially the top 7, you can start, looking to be bullish on those companies. Now, game plan on the S&P 500. All right, so now just taking a look at the daily, we're literally getting what? We're literally touching Big Daddy or that 570 support area, right? This is the 570 support area. Now, the thing is, we supported by Big Daddy, which is at 171.50. If we break above 171.50, always, listen, this is your game plan. If we break above 571.50 breaking holes. So if we go up to 572, you can start looking at those 573, 574 call options. All right. I know you guys like to do 0 days, but I like to play a little bit safer, and I like to grab the next days, right? Even if it is a day trade. All right. So the thing is, you just want to be profitable. Now, if we break above 172, then we can start looking at that 573 or 574. Get your percentages, get up out of that trade. All right. Now, as you can see, if we crack five, like that's listen, you can set your alert like we have been setting our alerts on this stock for on S&P 500 all the time. So if you see 569.99, you can start looking at 567 strike price, 568 strike price. We will go down to that area, guys. When that alert hits, you can literally get into a 568 or 567 and be profitable. All right, do you everybody understand that? Hold on, let me see. Can y'all hear me?
Yes, sir.
Testing 1, 2, 3. Testing.
Yes.
Okay. All right. Listen, that's every time. As you can see right here, even on this red candle, we literally got below five. Here's the 599. This black line, and look where we went to. So once that alert went off, and you got that text message on your phone or your email, let's see where this stock end up going to. And this is why I tell you guys, it's just easy money. You just got to be patient and wait. All right, so we end up going down to 568. All right, 568. So pulled out your phone, you got your alert, went down to 568. Easy money, right? That was an easy trade. All right, now that we back above 570, all right, the stock ended up going past 571.50. Right, here's 571.50, and then where did that get to? So did it get 573? Yep, went to 573. It even went up to 575. So was that a profitable trade? Yes, that was a profitable trade that day. So the thing is, just know your areas and know your zone, right? So you know if we break a hole above 571.50, it has the potential to go up to 573. All right, so that's easy profits, right? Because the thing is, once we break above 571.50, that means we're in a bullish state, right? We're in a bullish state. Once we go below 570 and you see 569.99, we're now in a bearish state. All right, and you got and that's just like a easy, hey, you know what? My alert went off. There's an easy no-brainer. Boom, 569. I already see it. That means the stock market is getting weak. All right. So those are two easy plays that you can get into. So I just advise you to set your alerts, or if you just copy my chart, you literally have the alerts right now. So I just do 571.75 or something like that. 571. We'll do 60. All right. So that's your game plan on the S&P 500. We cracked below 569. The same thing that what I said right here around that 580. You see all of this consolidation? What did I say? If we see 579.99, right? That's what I told you guys, right? 579.99, we will go down. And as you can see, we end up cracking 579.99 right here on this day, on Wednesday, October 23rd. How far did we go? We cracked it hard and went all the way down to 574. So did you guys get paid? Absolutely. I think we posted it in the our profits, right? What about on this day when we cracked 579.99? We went all the way down to 576. So was you profitable when you saw 579.99 and you grabbed that 578 strike price or that 577 strike price? Absolutely, you was profitable, right? So the thing is, just understand that every trader here can make money every day if you just trade the S&P 500 and just know where it's going to be bullish and know where it's going to be bearish. All right. It's no need to force trade anything. All right. That's the S&P 500. What else did I have for you guys? Um, I think that was. Hold on. You know what? Oh, now in a bearish market, all right, in a bearish market, I know that a lot of traders do not like to buy put options. I know this. I have experienced this with some traders in this community, not just in just. I mean, you guys probably experienced that. If you guys ever been into another community, you rarely see put call outs. Am I right or wrong? Anybody in any other communities? Which one do you see more? Call outs or put call outs?
Calls.
All right, so I'm pretty sure it's gonna be more calls. All right, now in order for a market to be healthy, you have to go up and down, right? So here's a period when the market went up. Here's a day when the market went down. We had a lot of consolidation right here across, more red than green. Then you got a nice little downtrend right here. So I don't know if puts was called that day in other communities, but the thing is, we are ready for put plays. Now, that being said, if you do not like buying put options, there is this thing called inverse ETFs. I have added it to the watch list. So if you copy the watch list, you can go to Welcome to Selfish Trader, or I can just repost it here. Hold on, let me just do this. I just repost it. Boom. Copy link. And this also is in the Welcome to Selfish Trader. Or you can just, I don't know. Yeah, it's always going to be there. It's always going to be there. And it's always the same link. You just have to update the link, right? So it's always going to end in, hold on, let me show you. So both the charts and the watch list always will end in the same thing. You just have to just go read and uplink it or upload it again or save it again. All right. So it always going to end in 523. All right. So your watch list is there. Now, as you can see, the S&P 500 has been on a nice little downtrend for the last 2 days. So that being said, let's take a peek at some of the inverse or popular inverse ETFs that we like to trade. All right, so now looking at PSQ, this is the pro share short of the QQQs, and I know BitLocker, I know you like trading the QQQs, so this might be a play for you. One of the things is this. Look what we're doing. We're literally about to get the little mama is literally about to get ready to cross over Big Daddy. Now we're back bullish because the stock is trading above Lil Mama, which is the non-moving average, simple day moving average, and now we close right there on Big Daddy, right? We close right there on it. So we trying to see if Big Daddy is going to be support. Now we get a red day tomorrow in the market. Guess what this stock is going to be? It's going to be green. It's going to start trying to work its way up. Now, all inverse ETFs, they do not run like how regular stocks do. So inverse ETFs cannot be long-term trades. They are literally only made for short-term trading. All right, again, inverse ETFs are literally only made for short-term trading. Okay, if we believe that the market is going to fall, you don't want to buy puts, you can literally position yourself and buy some call options on your inverse ETFs or buy shares. Okay, as you can see back over here in July, nice big movement from, we'll just say $40 all the way up to $45. All right. If the market is going to fall, this is what you're going to do. If you feel like the market is going to rise, just like right here, it went from $45 for a few days. The market ended up rallying. It went back down to $30. So this is a $4 movement on the QQQs or the inverse QQQs. But what I want to show you guys is this. As you see that Lil Mama Cross, we end up working our way up. What line did we end up hitting? This purple line is the 200-day moving average, okay? So we end up breaking, hit the 200-day moving average, came all the way back down. We end up breaking, running up, hitting what? The 200-day moving average, working down. So now that the stock is back bullish, we can work our way up to what? Our first target would be the 200-day moving average, all right? Which is only a $2 movement from here to there. So if you're looking at PSQ, The thing is, either get shares or get that $40 strike price. Now, PSQ, let me see if they got options on it. They do got options on it. So we're going into the election week, so November 15th. So these option contracts, so the $40 strike price, $20 spread. I don't really look too much like that one. Hold on, let's look at December. Yeah, okay. I don't like the volatility on this one. So we'll look at another one. All right, now moving on from the QQQs. The thing is, there are other ones. So I'm gonna just hit the space bar, and you're gonna see the exact same pattern, right? So look at the same pattern, and this is the Ultra QQQ shares. I think this is a 3X one. So yeah, this is the 3X. So here it is, 200-day moving average. Work our way down. We end up spiking back up to the upside, working our way down. All right, and this is the QQQ. So let me get out of the QQQs. All right, so this is the technology stocks. Same type of pattern, right? So as you can see, is literally the same pattern. So let me hit the space bar. Space bar. Yep, same pattern. So pretty much these are going to be the same patterns. But the thing is that the reason why I'm showing you guys this is because we are literally bullish, right? We're literally above Lil Mama. Lil Mama is trying to work her way up. And we do have targets, right? So, for example, this is a $7 stock. This is the financial sector 3 times. Yeah, so you can get stocks or shares. Let me just take a look at this one, see what the open interest is on this one, because I didn't look at them. November 5th, going into the election. So like this one right here, $8 strike price, $10 spread. You're talking about getting this for like $15 to $20. You got a decent open interest on that one. And this is basically going into the election. So a lot of people said that if Donald Trump wins, the market will fall in, will tank. Do I believe that? I do believe that. My theory is, I think that if the market, you guys know how I feel, like, or know how I feel. I really do truly feel like it don't matter what president comes into the office. I just think that the market will have a correction on it. So, yeah. All right. Let me see. Which one is my favorite? XPX. Yeah. Right. So yeah, XPX is. I mean, you can get shares. You can get. Let me see. $7. So this is a $1 movement to the upside. So you talking about getting 1,000 shares, paying about 6,000, or let's see if the contracts XPXX. Let's see these contracts. November. Ooh, they got weeklies. All right, so this more like it, right? I like this one. All right, so November 15th going into. So if you wanted to just play the election play, if you feel like the market is going to go down, these $7 strike prices is perfect, right? So the stock is currently at $6.82. We are working our way up, as you can see on the stock chart. So it went from $6.50 to $6.82. So you talking about $7 is the $7 strike price is right here. First level of resistance, and then we'll probably work our way up maybe to these tops right here. So 750. Then we got a 750. Yep, we got a 750 right here. Talking about 15 cents. Open interest is still there, and then $8. Talking about for 10 cents. That's if the market really do just go ham. But I don't think the market will go ham that much. But we are looking for. We do need a correction, and as you can see on the regular S&P 500, we are getting that correction, right? So we're not at 587 anymore. We're literally at 570, right? So we're already down $15. All right, so market is trying to work its way up, or the inverse ETF is trying to work its way up. If my advice to you, I like the $7 one, $25, $27, $25, $15. We know you might 750. Let me see, 750. 750 is around here. 15 days, 12 days to expiration. Yeah, I like the $7 the best, and then they nice and cheap. And then let's look at December's. I wouldn't do December's, but as you can see, the open interest is not there on December's. So it's a lot of open interest going for the elections, basically. Yeah. So it's a lot of open interest for the election. going into the election. So look at the open interest now. So not that much open interest after that monthly is done. So SPXS is something that you might want to look into for if you're just bearish on the stock market. All right, let's see. What am I doing? All right, see some comments. Let's see. Okay, no comments really. All right, now, do you guys have any questions? All right, now, we're about to hit that 9 o'clock hour. You sure you guys don't have any questions, concerns? Now I'm about to get ready to open it up to you guys. Uh, you know, any stock tickers you want to start going over, start looking at. I don't know if you guys hit the space bar on your charts, but one of the things that we do is we try to find stocks that are bullish. Now, there are some stocks that are trying to be bullish. I don't know if you guys are using a screener, but for example, Lululemon is trading. That is bullish. Current price 321. Nice big spike to the upside. I don't think they had news on it, but let's see. Lululemon is up 7% on pace for the largest percent increase. I can't believe Lululemon. Okay, wow. All right, so that's Lululemon, and then y'all know Intel had some good earnings, so that's why Nvidia might do well, right? Because Intel had good earnings, Dell had good earnings, so it's a lot of companies that had good earnings. Amazon did really well. I don't know if you guys trade Amazon, but Amazon did really, really well. So we'll just take a look at them and just just from 180 all the way up to that $200. I thought we were going to try to break 200, but as you can see, $200 is going to be strong resistance. So listen, you will get an alert from me. If we break and hold above 250 cents, right? So this is going to be key for Amazon. This right here, 250 cents, maybe even 201. Let's go for 201 to be on the safe side. If you get your alert and Amazon is over 201, you need to be looking for call options, okay? Because we're back bullish on Amazon. All right, we will probably run up to 205. I ain't gonna say it's a guarantee, but it's almost like a guarantee. All right, so we'll just say 201. Let's do 201.50. Let's do 201. So 201, we need to start looking at our contracts, and then 201. Let's do it. Yeah, we could do 205. All right. So that's your game plan on Amazon. Any other stocks? CMG, Chipotle. All right. Now, so Chipotle ended up hitting $55 and it's trying to work its way back up. The crack of the downtrend. That's what the yellow line is for. We literally cracked it, and now we're trying to retest that $60 area. So, and that's gonna be the same thing with Kava, right? So Kava, nice little downtrend, bouncing off that 130 area where Big Daddy is sitting. As you can see, hold on. I want you guys to understand and literally see. That's why we use Big Daddy as support. Have your entries there. We literally bounce right off of support for Big Daddy, right? So Big Daddy, nice little bounce, and now we back up to 131. So this is why we like trading with Lil Mama and Big Daddy on the charts, because Big Daddy does serve as support. Another company, let's see. Oh, another company that people been talking about is Boeing. I know they talked about it on pre-market movers. One of the things I do like about Boeing is that we're holding that 150 area, right? So I am bullish on Boeing as long as we can stay above 150. Anytime we go back below 150, we start to get bearish. So I do like Boeing at 150. As you can see, we got as low as 145 or 146, and literally staying in that little price target range. So, um, like I said, I do like Boeing at 150, whether you guys are long term on it or not. Just like with Tesla, I do think that Boeing will recover. I don't think that they're gonna go out of business. I'm actually going get on a Boeing 767 plane to Saudi Arabia soon, or to London, then to Saudi Arabia. So, Boeing is not going to go nowhere, even though we had hiccups, or even though they had hiccups with some of their planes. New CEO means new vision. So I do think that they will recover, and be bullish. Hold on, let's see. Am I still recording? Yep, still. All right. Now, taking a look at some of those leaps, I think they will probably be a little expensive, but just let us take a little small leap. 2026, because we almost in 2025. So you're talking about $2,000 for 160. Let's look at $200 strike price. So you're talking about $1,300. About 250. That's where we were. Around 250 is where we were before going down, before all of the negative news. So you're talking about that's $100 spread. So you don't want to look at that one. Yeah, I don't think they're gonna be back up by March. So how many earnings? What is that? One earnings. That's the holiday season earnings. So what's November? Next earnings come in February. So March. Okay, so March is not that bad. So if we play Boeing earnings. Okay, so this is not bad. The 205 strike price for Boeing 138. That's not bad. Yeah, that's not bad at all. The spread is not too wide, so there's a lot of interest in that one. Yeah, that's not bad at all. All right, if you can catch it, if you can set your alert to catch it right there at 150, yeah, this is not bad. 205 strike price, 138 days. So let's just give it 5 days. You know what? Let me set my alert because I might be interested in this. All right, so 150. See if we can try to get a little small little bounce off that one. Crossing down. Look for a leap option. Going into Q2. All right. So that's our game plan on Boeing. See if we can get like a little nice little run pop to the upside. So now I want you guys to understand this. We can get back up to $200 or near $200. Let's not get it twisted, right? Because right here in August, we was literally right here at 190, right? Then they end up having earnings and they end up falling apart. Like I said, we do got a new CEO. That means new vision. Had earnings again. So hold on, let me show you this. Earnings, they missed on EPS and they missed on revenue, which we understand that. But the thing is, the next earnings report, they surprised on revenue, but still missed on EPS. Now, the thing is, they will have earnings again coming up right here in January. So this is not the exact date, but it will be in January. So the thing is, what do we do with the new CEO from the time from right here, from right now to right here, 3 months later? What kind of movement, what kind of change he would implement into Boeing, right? So the thing is, we want to see that change. We want to see that implementation, and the thing is, the earnings. We will be positioned well before earnings report, where after earnings report get released, and see if we get a little pop to the upside. So as you see, like I said, the open interest is there. It is. It's not a $50 play. It's not a $100 play. It's almost like a $300 play. So that's why I say wait for it to come down to that 150 area. See if we get like a little nice little bounce, especially going to this presidential election, because the market will be volatile. You guys been in the market where y'all saw overreaction, and overreaction will cause all stocks to go down. So we set our alert. We're gonna wait for something to push the stock down, and then we're gonna look to probably strike around that 150, 145 mark. Now, this is the same play that we kind of had with Tesla. We was waiting for that 150 entry. We actually got that 150 entry, and it went all the way down to 138. So we can go down further. Just FYI, right? FYI. All right. Other than that, let me just take a look at my list and see if I got anything else. Clorox. Clorox is on my list. And we just take a look at Clorox. Okay. I like Clorox. Oh man, yeah. Yeah, I know how I like about falling wedges, right? So falling wedge patterns are always a bullish pattern back to the upside, and as you can see, falling wedge patterns has been identified. Where we at 163, target is 170. Oh, this is all-time new highs? Oh no, it's not. Okay. I about to say, I know it's not all-time new highs. All right. So yeah, so we're gonna be trying to. So Clorox will be trying to work his way back up to 169, 169. So that might be a little movement for you guys. If you're interested in Clorox, I probably won't play Clorox, but if you guys are interested in that one. Other than that, I think that's pretty much it. Other than the airline companies, all your airline stocks have been doing well. So I know we already cashed out all our airline stocks, but man, look at this beautiful stock right here called United Airlines that we have been talking about probably since Kurt been in this community. So Delta Airlines, United Airlines are my only two favorite companies that I do like to trade or I do like to buy. As you can see, we made a lot of money off Delta Airlines and United Airlines, but the thing is, I have no position in United Airlines. Now the thing is that we are up tremendously on United Airlines. All right, we're in the $80. We're $80, but we're 80 on the RSI. So we're in that overbought territory on the RSI. So, and we're literally overextended. So, I do think that we probably might have like a retracement. So yeah. So I do think that we might have like a little retracement. So, be on the lookout for a $77 put. All right, we can take a look at those Boeing $77 puts. So you guys know that anytime if we crack $80 and you see $79.99, you can bet your butt that you can look for a $78 put option. So let's look here. Let's go to. Do I want to do November's? So 12 days. We'll look at November's and then we'll look at December's $78 put options. All right, $78. Open interest is good on the $80. 78. What is this? So you bought $200. Open interest not really too much there. $70 is a little bit better. But then let's look at December's. Yeah. Was I looking at the wrong thing? Hold on. I was looking at volume. Hold on 1 second. Here we go. Damn. All right, so a lot of open interest on the 60s. So, I mean, this is somebody just trying to easily get a nice little 100% return. That's why you got a lot of open interest there. Because the thing is, we are overbought on the RSI. So that's why you got a lot of open interest there. It's a lot. Yeah, so it's a lot of open interest on the put side. $77 strike price. You got decent open interest. So yeah. Yeah. And then look at here. You see all of the thousands? Can y'all see? Y'all see all of the thousands? Right? This is in the thousands. Right? 12,000, 2,000, 4,000, 7,000, 1,000, 3,000, 1,000, 1,000, 1,000. Right? So y'all see that. And this is to the put side. Now, that being said, we come look at on the call side. All right. Only thousands you got is this one right here. And that's $100 strike price, which we know that nobody will buy. All right. So this might be a little gem for you guys. The reason why is exactly what I have told you guys. Is basically we literally went straight up, barely no red candles, higher lows, higher lows, higher lows. And the thing is, we are literally overextended. We just ran straight up. Can we go? Can we still go up a little bit more? Yes, we can. But the thing is, we're literally on 80 on the RSI. So we're nice and high. We're in that overbought territory. And even if it comes back down to that $70 range or that 70 range on the RSI, that puts you profitable, right? And the name of the game is find stocks that's gonna make you profitable. And right now, I do see that we can be profitable on this trade right here, going to the downside. And then we talking about the $78. So we not expecting a big drop. We don't care about it. If it do get a big drop, that's nice. But the thing is, like, we're gonna play it safe and just look for a $78 strike, maybe even a $77 strike. They not that expensive. What is $77? Talking about just about $140, you get one contract, right? And then what we want to do is just take a look at the December's, damn. So even with the Decembers, as you can see, that's a lot as well. So look at all of the open interest, thousands. Looking at the $77 one, you talking about 350. So maybe this one might be good. These two, $70 or, but yeah, basically puts on UAL. All right, sorry for talking your ear off. Do you guys have any questions, any stocks that you want to look at? We do need to try to make a decision on, we don't have to do it on this call, but we can make a decision, or, just come up with just a few names that you guys want to start looking into investing long term in your small account challenge, for the small account challenge play. So we can do that now, or we can start looking at some of these plays that you guys have. Hey, all y'all don't speak at once. I know the Falcons won, but Jesus.
How about Palo Alto?
Okay. Palo Alto, PANW. All right, so with PANW, they do, so remember, so PANW, they do have earnings, not this week, not next week, but the following week. So, and they report with all of the other big boys like NVIDIA, Walmart, Cisco, Baba, Lowe's, TJ Maxx, Target. So PANW, they do report on November 20th. I think that's Thanksgiving week, if I'm not mistaken. Is that Thanksgiving week? 2018 through the 20. That's not. The next week is Thanksgiving week. So you do got a pre-earnings run-up play that you can start looking into. Now, just looking at the stock, you see that we're literally holding where we end up gapping down at, right? So nice big gap down. That means we have to fill the gap to the gap upside. And as you can see, we are literally right here at support, right? Just coming down, bouncing, going back up, bouncing, going back up. Now, one of the things that you don't want it to do, you don't want it to bounce off support so many times, right? Because as many times as you bounce, that means support get weaker and weaker. Now, I don't know. I hope you guys understand what support is. Support is basically the reason why we like support is, let's just say it's probably like 1 million shares. We'll just say 10,000. Let's just say it's 10,000 shares sitting right here at support, right? Limit order, you can see it. You can see it on your level 2s. Everybody can see it, right? So the thing is, when you bounce the first time, you take that 1,000 and now it's down to like 9,000. All right, 9,000 shares available, right? Because a thousand shares got filled right here. So all 10,000 didn't get filled. Only 1,000 got filled, and then it bounced right back up to the upside. But then when it went back down, now you went from 9,000 maybe to 5,000, right? Maybe 5,000, maybe 4,000 shares got filled right there, right? And then guess what we did? We bounced right back up to the upside and got all the way and went back up the next day. And then we fell and tried to bounce off of it again. Then the next day we actually hit that number, and instead of 5,000, getting filled. Maybe I don't know, 3,000 got filled. Right, 3,000 or 2,000 got filled, and then now, as you can see, on this day right here, maybe the last 2,000 got filled, and now we bounce right off of it because 2,000 shares we still held as support. All right, if it was 10,000 shares right here, we still held as support. They saw 10,000, 2,000, and maybe 1,800 got filled to keep this stock from bouncing back to the upside. So the thing is, you don't want it to hit it again, because what if you got a 5,000 share sell order going into there, and if it's only 1,200 shares there, that's gonna get filled, and then you literally got 3,800 of shares that's gonna be looking to try to get out. So that's why you guys see those big candles to the downside. So that's why I tell you guys, hey man, listen, if you see 579.99 or if it crack 80, or we break below $1, you literally start getting these big drops, right? Because there's no more buying pressure to keep the stock to go up. So that's what shorters look for. When we look for put options, or when we become bears, that's what we do. We look for the crack of support. So that's why you see me say, hey, the break and hold below. The break and hold below, right? That means the candlesticks couldn't go back up, right? The break and hold below, you can get into puts all the way back down, because there's no more buying pressure there, right? Nobody wants to buy it and to continue to push it up. So you're going to have a lot of people getting their stop loss filled, and more shorters going to come into that. More people buying puts will come in and just push the play down even more. The same thing that you saw with the S&P 500. So that being said, I know I'm long-winded with this PANW. The thing is, you do have earnings coming up. As you can see, I do like where we at on the RSI. We're just nice and flat right across the board, right? So that's nice and flat. The thing is, do we bounce off this level, or do you wait for it to come back down to 553, Big Daddy, or maybe even this little area right here, 546? The thing is, you already have your top level of resistance of 372. Hold on, is that true? Let me just make sure that's true. All right, so yeah, if you want to be on the safe side, you got your top level of resistance right around this 375 area. The ultimate target would be right here around 384. So the thing is, I mean, we're right here. We right here at support. That's the first thing. Do we have the next level of support? Yes. So if you want to get in right here at 558, you can do so, because here is the thing. I mean, you literally see that, number one, we're downtrending, right? So we got lower highs being formed, right? Lower highs, lower highs, lower highs, lower highs, lower highs, right? Lil Mama is basically saying, hey, we're downtrending, right? Until you break and hold above Lil Mama, I think that we might continue to downtrend. So you just got to look for these support areas. So even though we got the pre-earnings run-up plays, this pre-earnings is in 2 weeks, right? So we still got room for it to go down this week, especially going into these elections. So, yeah, that being said, your game plan on it is, how I like it. Hey, if you break above these areas right here, this is the weak area, right? So if you break above this 168-ish, let's just say 370. If you break above 370, I mean, you got room to 372, but your ultimate break should be around this 375. So not saying, let me see how much these options cost. All right, so the election, I'm not gonna listen. This election will, Tuesday night, is gonna play a big role into all stocks. Like I told you guys, like, it don't matter what stock it is. Some stocks will go up, but majority of the stocks will go down. Like if something negative happens. So and that's just because of fear, right? Fear will push all stocks down. So just be ready for that opportunity. All right. So their earnings. Let's get if you're gonna look for earnings, you can't look at that one. You have to look at the December's. And this is just playing it safe. So we already know 375 is the target. So we say 380. So this is an $1,800 contract. All right. So $1,800 contract. And then if you want to just, when is those earnings? The earnings is this week. So you get the next week's. Yeah, you still paying about $1,800, honestly. So these contracts are a little expensive. Yeah. But yeah, honestly, you would just have to catch that on a red day car. You don't want this to crack, but I mean, we hit it multiple times. So and then we're downtrending, making higher lower highs. So I mean, we got room for it to fall down this week, especially with these elections. Let it fall down. I mean, then you just buy off support levels. You know, you would never go wrong buying that support. You know where you go wrong at? Buy in the middle. All right. Unless you just got time on it. So if you got time, you know, that's even better. But if you're going into it playing the earnings, because the thing is, you can get time on that trade, and then you gap down all the way down here. And I mean, I ain't gonna lie to you. I know I would be pissed, and I know you would be pissed. So if it was me, you know, I just set that alert and you know just wait to get in at support or the break and hold of 375. Because that's key right here. This is a key level. All right, you see how that's a key level? Key level back in February. So this level is key. Hold up. We put this line here because Nancy Pelosi bought in at 370. That's why this line was there. All right. Any other? Hold on. Somebody said something. Okay. Any other stocks you guys want to look at, trade, talk about, discuss? On my to-do list, we're gonna
Hey,
look at satellite companies. Nope, I hear you.
can we take a look at Tesla, please?
You said who?
Tesla.
What is that? Hold on. Maybe I'm not understanding.
Tesla.
Oh, Tesla. You said Tesla, the car, right?
Yeah, Tesla.
Okay. All right. So Tesla, my Esla. All right. Hey, could y'all understand her, or was it just me? I know you laughing, Joseph.
Sorry, I'm traveling.
All right. Maybe it was just me.
Nah, she sound like she
All right.
messing
Now
up a little bit.
Tesla. Now Tesla already had their earnings. Waiting for my charts to load. All right. Tesla. One of the things is that I ain't gonna say it no more. This is probably my last time saying it. Right? We got the best position long term on this. Right? $150 or $150 area. Now the thing is this: we did not just have one top, not just two tops, but three tops. All right. So if you was to trade this, you have to know that 270 is going to be your resistance level. That is always going to be your target. So when Tesla do run, when Tesla get back bullish, because here's the thing, we end up gapping up to the upside, right? So we do have a gap to fill to the downside, unfortunately, right? We do have a gap to fill to the downside. Now, I don't know if that's with Kamala Harris. If we end up, I don't know. Honestly how they would do with EVs, but that Donald Trump is bullish on Tesla, and the thing is this gap, This gap cannot get filled, right? But who knows, right? I hate to say that, but I don't know. Why you wanted to talk about Tesla? That's I'm biased on that one. All right, so here's the thing. Tesla 270, we working our way down, just like right here, we're working our way down, right? So the thing is, I want to continue to be bullish on Tesla, but the thing is, the charts don't lie. We got rejected multiple times right here at 270 or at that 277 area. So the thing is, until we break above 270, we just going to continue to head down to that next level of support, which is around 250, right? That next level of support is around $250. What is this yellow line for? Hold on, let's see. Hold on, let me see what Tesla at in after hours. All right, so we at 249. So the thing is, we got below 250. I think we go down more, honestly. All right, I do think that we go down a little bit more. Jace Algo, basically, when I want to cross my I's and dot my T's, we already have started this downtrend, and I think we have started this downtrend in all of the technology sectors. All right, so even the S&P 500 has started a downtrend. So, for example, we look at the S&P 500. Let's see, have we started a downtrend? All right, so S&P 500 downtrend, as you can see, nice little red candles. Nvidia probably started a downtrend as well because that's part of the tech sector. So here you go, downtrend right there. Amazon did really well. Coinbase, I know we started a downtrend on that one because we was over 200. So here we go on Coinbase down to 200. But we have a chance to bounce right here off 180 as Bitcoin stay bullish. And then let's take a look at another company. Microsoft started a downtrend as well on that company as well. So the thing is, do we bounce? Right. So that's the biggest question. Do we bounce from here? Do Tesla bounce? Do all of the market bounce? I don't think we do get a bounce on tomorrow because we're going into the election. I do think a lot of people will be sitting on their hands tomorrow. Will they be trades? Yes, because earnings has reported. Can we trade on the S&P 500? Yes. But the thing is, the most volatile day will be tomorrow. And then Jerome Powell, he will address the nation with interest rates cuts. So that's going to be on, I think that's Wednesday or Thursday. So you got a double whammy. You got the elections and then you got Jerome Powell. So which one is going to be the biggest? That's gonna really bring that volatility back. So, but your game plan on Tesla, if we break back above that $257, if we break up back above this area right here, you can look for those 270 call options. But if not, tomorrow morning, if we continue to trade underneath $250, you can start looking at those 240 put options. And I would give you Tesla trades tomorrow when the market open. But right now, like the state of the market, let me look at CNBC. Let's take a look at the future. Oh, shit, the future's trying to come back. Okay. All right, future's trying to come back because all of them was down. All right, so, and the Dow Jones is still down a little bit. But, yeah, future's trying to come back. But so with Tesla, I don't really want you to buy in the middle. The thing is, we do have a gap to fill right here from 240 all the way back down to 218, which Tesla can move in $25 increments, just like how it did for earnings. So you just gotta have that game plan ready, right? So if it breaks back above, like we'll just say 260. If it breaks back above 260, set your alert. Set an alert. I'm gonna set mine right now. So we're gonna be bullish back to 270, and then we can probably look for a break there. So 270, you can probably even play the 275. because the thing is, once you grab your call option on Tesla for that day, if you get a weekly, don't hold it to the end of the week. I'm not gonna tell you don't hold it to the end of the week. You can do what you want to do, but the thing is, once we break above that 260, you guys know that Tesla usually get bullish and try to fly. It'll move in $10 increments or $10 that day. So the thing is, once we break above that resistance level, we will try to retest that 270.
Look,
All right. Hold on. Are you good with Tesla? And that's just to the upside. To the downside, if we stay up under if you see 247, we probably go down maybe to that 243, 244 area. But I'm pretty sure those contracts will be a little bit expensive to the put side. Hold on, let me just take a peek. So we're talking about this week's, and we're talking about 240s. Yeah. It's a lot of volume. I mean, Tesla always have a lot of volume in it. Look, 40,000 to the upside. So look, 260, the open interest, you got 40,000. That is beautiful. That is beautiful. So it's a lot of people that's bullish on Tesla. But then you still gotta look at it on both sides of the coin. You talking about a $500 contract, maybe even the 230 contract. You still spending $200. And the thing is, you need it to move, right? So once we break below that $47.50, you can start looking at that 240, maybe even that 273, 237 area. Because if we do fall, the market is probably more volatile. So
Okay, thank you.
you're welcome. But then again, if Tesla's falling like that, you can easily get into a spy and just make probably more money off of it. Because Tesla is a part of the S&P 500, and if Tesla falling, you can flip back to the S&P 500s, and your contracts will be cheaper than Tesla contracts. And then so the thing is, like I teach you guys, it's all about the percentages, right? So it matters about how much money you make over time. But the thing is, if I could teach you guys how to be just look at your percentages, be satisfied with your percentages every time, every trade, right? Then you will start increasing the dollar amount you put into your trades. You will start getting a little bit more contracts, and that's a slow growth type thing. So, have you guys ever been in a trade where you bought, like, we'll just say 10 contracts? If you're used to buy one contract and you go buy 10 contracts, that's a different type of nerve that you have, right? I never forget when I bought my first 100 contracts. That's a different type of nerve that you have, right? And then you paying different types of. Then when you start getting into that $100 contract range, your fees are different, right? Now you can't be in it for just 1 second or 2 seconds. You really got to trade your plan, because now you got to pay that higher commission, right? So I think Webull is like 8 cents per contract. So yeah. Any other stock plays that you guys want to check out? Oh man, nobody? Hold on, let me see how many people in here. Let's see. Okay. Any other? You know what? How about this? Since there's no plays, do you guys have any type of market sentiment or some type of news that I can write down and I can go over, do a little bit of research tonight? Like, it can be in your sector, in your field, something that grabbed your attention, anything. Mike, What about you? Anything in your neck of the woods? Any stocks that you have been trading or you that you can share?
No, I'm good.
Okay. All right. What
I've
about
been
you, Mark?
trading on. I've been trading on forex and stocks right now.
You said you've been trading forex.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, so it's another member that was just on earlier tonight. His name Lathel. He trade forex as well. I think he post some profits this morning, or I mean this afternoon. Hold on, I mean not this afternoon, a couple of minutes ago. Hold on, let me see. So Lathel always be trading forex. Hold on, what are you trading right now?
Me forex.
I know what ticker. I just want to take a peek at it.
Uh, a lot of different ones.
Okay, Tesla's not. What's your favorite one to trade? Japan, Europe.
Actually, right now I'm in a swing trade for the US dollar CAD.
Okay,
That just open.
I just want to take a peek at it. Ooh, snap! I bet you are in the swing trade on that one. Yeah, that's fantastic. How long you been in that swing trade?
Thursday, Friday. Got it
Okay.
on Friday at the Friday.
Okay.
It actually it hit a high, a very big high. If you look at the monthly or the weekly, you'll see it.
All right. Let's go to the weekly. Yeah, I about to say if you have any time, yeah, oh, that's nice. I about to say if you have any type, I mean, the thing is, with technical analysis, the thing is you could do it off any sector. All right. So
Yeah.
if you ever want me to
You
look
look
at,
number two fix I've been trading is the NZD US dollar and Audi US dollar. Look at the weekly. Trend has been my friend.
yeah, yeah, I'm on a weekly right now. And what was the other one that you had? You said
Audi US dollar, NZD US dollar.
Audi.
And a little euro.
Is
And
that
euro also.
is that
AUD,
okay.
Australian dollar.
Okay, that's what I thought. Okay.
So I actually just got out the trade at that 200 day.
Okay, yeah, right here. Ooh, that's fantastic trading. Look, 200-day. That's why I respect the 200-day moving average, right? So 200-day moving average, go back down. 200-day moving average, go back down. We end up trying to work our way up to the $200. 200-day couldn't get there, but he actually got out at the 200-day moving average. And I mean, here's the thing, guys. Just like
Well, actually, I got out and entered also.
you said, you got out and say that. Hold on, let me turn
I
my.
got weeks ago. I entered at the 200 day also when it started coming back down.
Okay, so you start shorting it back down as well. Ooh, Lord. Hey man, listen, cha-ching. Cha-ching. That $200 day moving average is just, it will always serve as resistance, everybody, right? Your 200-day moving average. So it don't matter what chart you're looking at, or we can take a look at Bitcoin, any type of stock. Your technical analysis is technical analysis, right? So, yeah. Hey, listen, Mike, that's fantastic trading. I'm already moving into forex. I mean, not forex, but futures. Maybe I might dibble dabble with you guys, you and Lathea, in some of that easy forex trading. Now forex trading, that's 24/7, right?
Nah, 24/5.
Okay, 24/5. Okay. So, all right. So yeah, it's 24/5. Okay.
Yeah. So it starts. Market opens Sunday at 5, closes Friday at 5.
Okay. Okay. I might start looking into that. The S&P 500 or the New York Stock Exchange is about to close at 11 p.m. now. So they want to
Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah, they want to try to compete with, you guys in the crypto market. So that's going to be fun. All right. Anybody else got any type of sentiment? What up, Dr. VS? I know. Hey, listen, Dr. VS. I hate them. bring this up, but Rivian, they do got earnings, and I know that you're a big fan of Rivian, and a lot of other people, and and I'm bad earnings, bad earnings, bad earnings. I'm excited to see what Rivian is about to get ready to do, especially since they do report this week on Thursday, and then Donald Trump is going to be in office. So, like I said, corporate taxes and listen, Wednesday morning is gonna be crazy, right? Wednesday morning at 4 a.m. when that market open, it is literally gonna be crazy, and I'm excited a little bit. So, yeah. All right. Do anybody got any other things that you guys want to present or say, or I don't know? Like I do want to start because I'm only one person, and I see the news, but it's so much other news that I do kind of like miss. And all you guys got something to bring, and different industries, and I know y'all travel and move. So like I said, you guys can look at a billboard that's going by, and it might generate a stock trading idea, right? So you might waste Clorox on your shirt, and it was your favorite shirt, and it's a Lululemon shirt, right? Like, bring that up, and we can take it. The only thing it does is just it allows me to go look at that stock, right? And if I go look at the stock, you guys already know how I break down stock, right? So yeah, it just allows us to get some eyes on it, right? So it's so many stocks in the stock market, and my screener can only do so much, right? All right, so one thing that we will start doing is, so that long-term stock, the small account challenge stock, do you guys have any stocks in mind for that then? Any stocks you have in mind for that? Dang, y'all must be sleeping tonight.
Ask the question one more time, Chris. Hey, y'all. Ask the question one more time.
What,
I got an ETF.
Yeah, do y'all, so for the small account challenge, so usually every year we try to do one stock and just try to load the boat, we try to get up to 100 shares plus on it. CONY, we just finished getting 100. I know we did DNA and we did HUT. So HUT was first, DNA was second, CONY was third. So that's 1, 2, that's 3 years. So CONY was third. So as you can see, DNA, we did do a stock split on that one, but I'm not gonna lie to you, I really do think that is a good long-term stock. Hold on, DNA, and unfortunately we still only got like what, we had 100 shares. I mean, the thing is, I don't know. DNA, this is a long-term stock, 5-year minimum on that one. So we're just waiting for that to move to the upside. But yeah, so that's what I want you guys. Do you guys have any stocks in mind that we can, grow on?
Can we look after this week, after Tuesday, and then after we see what he says on Thursday?
Yeah, that's a good point.
Yeah, that'll probably be a little better to kind of make a better decision.
Yeah, we could do that.
And what are the prices of the stocks? What's the price?
Well, so it's not really. I don't think it has to be a price. So it depends on So I do want to try to motivate you guys. So if you guys do choose Apple, which is a $200 stock, hey, listen, that means you buying fractional shares, right? So I might not say a specific dollar amount. I might just say, hey guys, let's just try to work up to get 10 to 15 shares, right? Just do your best. Ask for 2 Apple shares for Christmas or something like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's gonna be like that if you guys do some type of high price stock, because like everybody funds are different, and I do want to try to make it manageable for everybody, because eventually once I feel like you guys are comfortable, and I know everybody got their different trading amounts and big accounts, little accounts and stuff like that, but I want to like do things community based wise. So for example, those who are CONY, I know Carl is a big fan of call options. I mean, not call options. Dang.
Covered call.
Yes, covered calls. Big fan of covered calls. And one of the things is that instead of, we also get those dividends, and we can also get covered call plays on that one. Now, and that's just on CONY. We're letting that money work for us. Now, those who are in HUT, I think we already sold out of HUT, so that money has already been spent, and we played around with it and stuff again. DNA, stock split end up happening. So the thing is, we're gonna work up that account, work up another company, work up some more shares on that company, and then at the end of that term, end of the 12 months, you guys can make a decision on, hey, do you want to sell half of it? So if you did $100 every biweekly or $200 a month, I know by the end of the year you will have $2,400, because the thing is, like the stock that we choose, like DNA was a high risk play. We knew going into it. We was just expecting the pop. But unfortunately, they did a stock split. I don't know why they did a stock split. I mean, they had so much money on their books. It just baffled me. But unfortunately, they did do that. So what I do want to start doing, eventually is, like, for example, like you guys know, you guys have witnessed and y'all have seen the proof that we can literally make 10% on every trade. Do y'all agree? 10% on every trade. Y'all agree on that?
Yes.
All right, so
I do.
yeah. So the thing is, once we rebuild up another account, or rebuild that small account, stock account, I know that I'm comfortable with you guys saying that, you know what, Chris, I think I might just want to sell out on my CONY or my whatever company it is, just $1,000, and I want to use that money, that $1,000, because I would want you to go full 1,000 share, $1,000, right? So no matter you buy 10 contracts or 15 contracts, the thing is, I want to get you to start using a little bit more money into some of those swing trades, just to get a 10%, right? So 10% of $1,000 is $100. You do that 5 times over a course of the week. And I don't know if you guys have $25,000. I don't know if you guys fit in that pattern day trader rule, but the thing is, I know for a fact that if you get into a play, make 10%, and you sell, you get out of it. I know that if you do that 4 times a week, that's $400. The options, the contracts that you do get, or the trade that you do make, I know that you will have a full fresh $1,000. Like, so the money settles overnight, right? So I do know that you can day trade as many times as you want to with just that cash, right? So if you have a cash account. Now, I'm not asking you guys to trade every single day, but the thing is, I do want to start, like, showing you guys and proving to you guys that, hey, at 10% off $1,000, that's $100. I can do that 3 times a week. If I fall up under the pattern day trader rule and make $300, $600 every 2 weeks, and and $1,200 a month, right? Just off of a easy trade, and that's just 10%. So, yeah.
Chris, did you go over Bitcoin at all?
Brief. I mean, yeah, I touched on it earlier today. But I can go over it again. So
I'll look at it on YouTube. I'll look at your YouTube. That's fine. Okay.
No, I didn't go over it in detail. I did mention it. But did I go into full details? No, I didn't. But so let's do it right now. Bitcoin. So the thing with Bitcoin, we did hit 70. We did hit resistance, right? So we end up. You see, I traded it a little bit too. So as you can see, we end up going right back up to that resistance area, right? So that's $73,000, right? So we actually hit 73,000, and then we pull back, which is expected, right? So as we zoom out, oh, hold on. Oh, we didn't hit it in 2021. All right, so we hit it earlier this year. So we hit 73,000, pull back. We end up going right back up to where 73,000. Couldn't break it, and that's gonna be the same sentiment, just like how I showed you guys. So let's just say it's, I don't know, we'll just say 5 million. We'll just say 10,000 shares right here, right? So the thing is, when we came up and we tried to get to that $75,000 area, like I tell you guys, professional traders, we don't wait till 75,000. We literally get out before it even I promise you, we get out way before he even try to hit 75,000. Just like you guys be like, hey Chris, why you just didn't sell it? Why you just didn't wait till it hit the target? Yeah, cause I've been in it since I was down here, right? This a $2 movement to the upside ain't gonna do nothing for me, right? I already made the money off of it, right? And that's what a lot of professional traders, say to themselves, right? Why risk it? So look what happened right here. It literally touched 73 and went all the way back down, right, to 69,000 earlier this year. Look what happened here when it hit 73,000. Those who didn't pull out their phone or didn't have an alert or whatever, guess what? It went all the way back down to where? 69,000, right? So the thing is, you have to respect your targets. You got to understand. And the thing is, I do like the pattern, the higher lows that's starting to form. Do I think that we're going to break 73? Yes, we probably will break 73 on this time around, going into November, going into this holiday season, and then, like, again, we don't know who's going to be the president, but both presidents basically endorsing Bitcoin. But I think Donald Trump do have more, skin in the game with it by him creating his own coin and stuff like that. So I do think that Bitcoin will probably retest that 73,000. But the thing is, like I said, we had 5,000 shares right here. It literally just hit it again. So now we probably have 2,000 shares, right? And this is just a hypothetical. Like it could be like 20,000 or 20 million. But the thing is, you see that it is strong resistance, nice pullback to the same area. Now the thing is, do we hold, right? So when you want to see it hold 63, if you see anything below 63, you know that it's gonna fall back down to those old lows, right? So the steam, the steam is not there. The buying pressure is not there. So if you see that it start cracking this support, you know that it's gonna fall down. Now, listen, I'm not saying that it's gonna go down right here. Listen, it is going to fall down. Just like it fell down here, just like it fell down here, we will fall down to these levels. All right. So Bitcoin, I do think that we end up retesting, trying to break 73,000. We break 73,000, go to 75,000. And test that. I think we do test 75,000 and then trade sideways for a moment. And then, as you can see, trading sideways is good because when you trade sideways, you hit it, right? Hit it, take some thousands out, take some shares out, and then you break. And once you break, there's nobody really sitting here saying that I want to get out at 75,500. Oh, I want to get out at 76. You do got some people, but it's not a big, massive amount, right? It's not a big, massive amount. So, yeah. So that's my sentiment on Bitcoin. I'm still bullish on Bitcoin, not because I'm following everybody else. I'm just trading. I'm just looking at the technical analysis and the sentiment that we have inside of the market.
Thanks.
Yeah, no problem. Are you trading it? Are you looking at Bitcoin miners, ETFs? What are you doing, Bitcoin?
No, I have CONY, so I was just looking.
Okay. Yeah. So you guys know that my favorite Bitcoin ETFs, I have two, and it's IBIT, which is right here, and then BITO. BITO is my other favorite one. So this is IBIT. Grab that around $23, $24, and then as soon as it IPO, I was telling everybody to grab it. So I end up getting some at $23, and then BITO. So those are my favorite ones. All right. Any market sentiment? Any news? So I will have class on Tuesday. So I do, because I didn't go over the last macro indicator that we use, which is I'm gonna just give it to you guys. So if you want to come to class and learn about CPI, PCE, and PPI, that will be on Tuesday. I know you guys are gonna be voting, but I'm gonna have a class anyway. I'll post it on YouTube if you guys want to watch it, or create a YouTube link for it. Not too much posted on there, but create a link for it so you guys can see it, and then I'll put it in the recorded huddles.
What time on Tuesday?
I'm gonna try to keep it at 9 o'clock. I'm gonna try to keep it at 9 o'clock during the week, unless you guys say, hey, 9 o'clock is just too late. We need it earlier.
Don't matter to me, man.
Okay. So usually during the week I just try to keep it for an hour and 30 minutes, and then try to be done. But yeah. So I'm gonna just go over CPI, PCE, and you guys know that we use that all the time. We want to see the CPI report. We want to look at the PCE report. So yeah. Dang, we eating it early. Let me find something else to say. God dang. All right, so where Eddie at, right? So Eddie ain't on. All right, but yeah, so yeah, that's it for us. Like
Eddie? Nah. Eddie birthday was yesterday. He in where he at? DR?
Oh really? Oh man, I gotta give him a little shout out, man. All right, you know what? Also, I'll wait for that. But yeah, that's it.
Hey,
Hey, Chris, I got a ticker for you.
You got out of your Dallas, your love play then.
Yeah, Delta Airlines, yeah. Oh yeah, I been had got out my love play. When I started seeing profits, man, them profits be looking good. So I'd be like, man, let's go ahead and take some of these profits. One day I'm gonna stay in long like you, Mark. I ain't gonna lie to you. I did stay in cover longer than I expected to, and got over 1,000%. But yeah, that's neither here or there.
I'm still riding on Norwegian cruise line that CC
really?
got me in back in September.
We Norwegian been going. You know what? So this is what I'm gonna do.
That's
Dang,
my
CC.
fave.
CC, why you didn't get me in? I'm just playing.
I did tell y'all, didn't I, Mark?
No, you did tell everybody.
Yeah, she did. She talked about it.
Yeah, I did.
Yeah.
Jumping in the back in September.
Yeah. So one of the things, guys, is like when we discuss it, like that. So the thing is, we're gonna discuss a lot of tickers, and I know that everybody can't get into all of the plays, and the only thing that you can do is just learn, right? So the market is gonna go back down, it's gonna go back up, and the thing is that how do we learn from not getting into those plays, and that's the main thing. Do we learn from not getting into these plays? If so, if you are learning, then that's fantastic.
So I want you. Did you talk about Eli Lilly?
Nah. You know what? I did see Eli Lilly. Hold on. I did see Eli
I
Lilly.
had bought like a
Oh yeah.
980
There they go.
call to like
Ooh-wee.
December.
Yeah. Eli Lilly. Yeah, I did. Pre-earnings bounce area. All right. So now listen. This is where I say yeet yeet. All right, now I don't know when we made this, but we discussed Eli Lilly, and I put this. Hey, I don't care where Eli Lilly go, we won't buy it until it comes way back down here. Do y'all remember this? Y'all better remember this, because I think CC, you brought Eli Lilly to us from some drug play, if I'm not mistaken.
Weight loss, Chris.
Weight loss,
weight
yeah.
loss.
It's a weight loss drug, yeah. All right, so the thing is, it literally came into that bounce area, right? It came into that bounce area, and then it got even lower. It went to 770. So our bounce areas was from 795 to 786. That was the area that we needed to pull the trigger on contracts. Did I have a? You know what? I didn't even have an alert for this, cause I don't think I had an alert. Hold on, let me just double check. What is it called? Trading View. Hold on, I just want to make sure. Trading Yeah. I just want to make sure. I don't think y'all think I'm crazy, but so listen. I get alerts for everything, right? So this is my alert. So Eli Lilly. I don't think I had an alert for that one. I think I just did it on the chart. So hey, my phone be going off too, boy. Um, yeah, I don't think I had an alert on Eli Lilly, but I did do it. So that's why I need you guys to listen. Hey, listen, Eli Lilly hit that target area, Chris. All right, so here's the thing. This was our bounce play. Now I want you guys to understand this stock dropped from $908, all the way back down to $787. This was a easy little win. All right, so if you guys got into this play, I know Mark, you said you got into it. Did you get into it on Friday, or when did you get in on it?
I jumped in was it Thursday?
Oh, snap! Oh, you jumped in calls
Let's see.
Thursday. Hold on.
Oh yeah, no,
Oh, what's
it
today's date?
was
What's today? Today's Sunday, right? So why is this saying Monday?
yeah, I jumped in it Thursday.
Okay, yeah. I don't know why. Hold on. Okay,
Does
yeah.
it trade on a 24-hour, Chris?
Oh, you know what? I must be on weeklies. Hold on. I must still got it on a weekly. Yep, I do.
Yeah, it
There
is
we
an
go.
overnight market. It is a 24 hour though. It's at 809.14 right now.
Okay. So yeah, on Wednesday. Oh, so you grab call options on Thursday.
Yeah, I'm only down like 30% right now.
Yeah. Yeah. Hey, you chased that one, boy. Yeah, don't you? Yeah. So here's the thing. Here's that bounce area. Like I said, bounce area came down, spiked all the way back up. Right. So we opened right here from the gap down, went down a little bit more. It literally shot right back up. So, um, I mean the thing is we're literally at that 200-day moving average. So you got to just make sure that you just got to wait and see if it go back up to 225. So yeah, I'm not gonna lie to you. We downtrending. You low on the RSI. What's your expiration?
December 20.
Oh shit, you got time. Yeah, you got time. So the thing is, we nice and low on the RSI. We 25 on the RSI, and you guys know what I tell you about RSI. Look how low we got on the RSI for earnings, and I don't even know why. Like I don't. Maybe I saw Eli Lilly, but it just never. I just never. It never. I don't know what happened. I don't know why I botched that trade. But the thing is, we got real nice and low on the RSI. I can't really tell for real. Hold on, let's just bring this up. Nice and low. So we literally at 25 on the RSI. And the thing is, we got room to go down a little bit more. As you can see, we're downtrending. But the thing is, like I still do believe in this area right here. So we end up hitting it. You see that a lot of traders end up pushing it right back up to the upside. We're downtrending now, but the thing is, like I ain't gonna lie to you, Mark. I can't buy it right there in that middle. I know you got into December. Um, only thing I can tell you is that if we come back down to this area, we can get another bounce off of it. But right now, you're right here at the 200-day moving average. And the thing is, you want it to continue to be bullish, right? So we do got a gap to fill back to the upside. That's one thing that's playing in your favor, right? So the break of 825 of those who are interested in Eli Lilly, I would tell you to wait for it to come back down to $800 or $700, $780 range, in that range, or you have to wait for it to break above that 200-day moving average. So remember, every stock that trade above the 200-day moving average is bullish. All right. So now, 825. Let's see how much these cost.
Mark, I think Lily had some news. I think Thursday. I'm gonna look, but I think they had some news that came out that may be something good for it.
Yeah, this is expensive
But I'll
stuff.
look and I'll try to send it to you.
All right. Oh well. Anyway, I'm gonna ride it out.
Yeah,
I
December.
feel like it'll go back up. December. I got a whole month.
Yeah.
The things move.
And it moves. Yep, it moves. About like cat to me. So yeah.
Yeah, as you can see, it moved a whole $100 plus.
You can go with cat too, Chris, because you see it came back once you finish if you want to just sit on here since you like to be here a long time.
No, I mean, I just like to bring, let you guys understand and bring, value to it, right? I don't want your guys to
Thank you,
trade
Chris.
loss, right? Don't be lost trading.
Thank
All right, so here's a Caterpillar. Like, as you can see, I love it. When you have your support areas, the thing is, we end up hitting support right here at 370. Working our way back above the 200, not the 200, Big Daddy, which is the 40-day moving average. We're holding it. We literally holding that trend line. I do like Caterpillar to the upside. And here's the thing, like, they are literally starting building houses, right? So I'm literally starting seeing new construction homes going up. I am super bullish on Caterpillar. So I do like Caterpillar, especially if Kamala Harris. Even if Donald Trump wins the election, that's that's gonna motivate people to go buy houses, right? To get those loans out. So yeah, either president, I'm super bullish on Caterpillar. I'm super bullish on those. And then with all of these people in America, yeah, I'm super bullish. And then I got my real estate gurus on here dropping us those gems, right? So Caterpillar, we gonna always need them. I saw a Caterpillar tractor today clearing out trees on a Sunday. So yeah, I'm bullish.
Me too.
All right, Carl. I know you said a ticker. I couldn't really catch it.
TOPT for the smaller cap channel.
TOPT.
hmm
TOPT.
Yeah,
What
it's
is
a
this?
new
A bonds?
ETF that just got introduced.
Top U.S. stocks. I would say I never heard of this before.
Yeah, it just came out, I think, like last month or last week or something like that.
Yeah, I gotta look at this. Cause
But
I like
let's take a,
TOTP.
let's take a look at the
What is
holdings.
it called?
TOPT,
Okay.
top 20 companies. It's an ETF, especially if you don't want to grab anything of the little companies just started right now. So
Hey, you know what Trey Songz said? Now I'm about to dive in. Uh-oh. Oh, y'all not Trey Songz fans? Okay.
I never heard that part.
What's CC at? What other CC? Is she on? She might be asleep.
Probably working. Yeah, probably working. I'm
Okay,
a messenger.
yeah. I just wanted to see how many okay, so I just wanted to see what it was holding. So let's go to NASDAQ. Let's see if it tells me. How you find out about it this time, Carl?
I found out about it on you ever see you know what Josh Brown is from CNBC? He's got a show called The Compound and Friends on YouTube that he comes on and he does every Friday. There's a lot of gems on there, man. And he brought it up.
Okay. No, it's no worry. I just wanted to know. Because like I said, I be only one person. I try to look at CNBC, but I be trying to multitask a lot. All right, so damn, why is not? All right, okay, hold on. Let's see. You know what? Let's just do this. TOPT Holdings. All right, you know what? Maybe I should. Do you know what companies are inside of that? Since Yahoo can't tell me.
Yeah, the top companies got Meta, BlackRock, Apple, Microsoft, Amazon, different weights. Of course, you get the percentage of the weights that it got in there.
Okay, you know what? I
But it's
got it
just the
right here.
top 20 companies. You got it?
Yeah, target growth, gain exposure, potential growth on mega cap stocks. Okay, so the okay, yeah, so it's all my mega caps. All right, so you know I need to. You know I can't wait to give me some license. All right, so net assets fund $37 million. Class assets, so it's equity. 30-day average volume. They need to up this volume or just a little bit more. I mean, it's a new company, so but let's see. 21 holdings. Fees, a 2% management fee, and then let's go to this holdings. All right, so the largest holding is Apple. Interesting. And then Nvidia. You know what? Let me take a look at Nvidia real quick. NVD. I just want to make sure that we're not overextended. Okay, so we've been working our way down. Okay, all right, we're not too much overextended. All right, so Nvidia, Microsoft, Meta, 4%. So the two top holdings is Apple, which is Warren Buffett been selling out of, but we don't really too much care what Warren Buffett do sometimes. And then Nvidia, oh man, and this just came out, right? So Tesla, we know Tesla is trending. Oh man, this is interesting. Amazon got a nice big pop on it. It's like because I do like this ETF because it's only the top 21 companies, right? So did y'all see that video that I posted with you guys in here? Hold on, let me see. Did y'all see this video? I think I posted it this weekend. Warren Buffett to sell down state Apple. Oh,
Yep. Mhm.
no, that's not. It's not that one. It's not that one. Here we go, right here. The collapse has begun. Have y'all seen this video? That's why I said not doom.
I
Not
looked at it when you posted it.
you said what?
I looked at it when you posted them. All those from last week, Friday. I looked at those.
Yeah, not doom and gloom, but he was basically saying that all of those tech companies that was booming in the early 2000s, they're not even on the list right now. So, and that was just 20 years later, 10, 20 years later. So, yeah, I'm a look more into this one. Like I would. Here's the thing: if we know that we about to get a market correction, even the smallest market correction, you want to have cash on hand for this stock to go down, right? So it's at $24, right? So we can, you know what? We can start looking for it around $18, right? So $18. Like, so if the market goes down, that means Nvidia going down. Like right here, like Nvidia went down, Apple went down. Apple went down recently because Apple is at what 220 right now. Yep, 222, right? So it's Apple's at 222. Nvidia start working her way down. Look at this, working their way down. Nvidia working their way down, and then what it was, a Microsoft. Microsoft was working its way down. So that's why Top is working its way down, right? So Microsoft working its way down. So that's why Top was at $25, and now it's down $1. So not just 18 because I don't think this is gonna move like that. So we could set an alert. I mean, so it moved $1 when that moves. So if we get a 7% drop in the market, 7%, 7%. Meta, is Meta working this way down? Yep. Man, $23. Are you trying to? Oh, you know what? That might. Yeah, you know what? Let me sit on this one because I do like it, right? And this could be a good long term play for us, right? Especially if we get another year of bullishness in that technology sector because it's only for a year. All right. So if we get another year of building right here. Yeah. Okay. I got it on my watch list. I do like this company. I mean this ETF with these mega cap stocks on it. All right, so adding this to the list. All right, do you guys have any? Oh, here we go. Stocks to follow. So boom, and then let me put green by it. Okay, and then let me set an alert so it would come back above 250. Oh, and then let me see if we got options. If we can trade options on it. And then let's see if they got contracts. Ooh, they do. That spread is something serious. All right, it's not too many people trading this though. Yeah, the spread is something serious. Yeah, so I figured the market would be neutral. All right, do you guys have any questions, comments, concerns? If not, then I guess I give you guys back some time back. Give you 12 minutes back.